There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea in recent times.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. No, that's been intercepted. Kamavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's well positioned here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Germany presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Against the crossbar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gakpo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Doué. And that's been... Can he finish? Goal! Germany!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Doué. Bassi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, delightful ball. Goes for a shot! They've scored! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really win...
Rafinha! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gakpo is onto this. Pedri tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Kamavinga, not the most accurate pass. It's a sharp pass. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rijkaard. Nicely spread. And it's Pedri. Odo. That's a throw. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Lee Kang-in.
Lee Kang-in really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafinha. Now it's Gakpo. Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And Messi! Rafinha. He's going for goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Borussia Dortmund are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Gabriel attempts a clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gakpo. Olise. Bassi. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Messi. Oh, this is a great position. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Germany absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Germany are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez. Normal. Now it's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi looking for options for movement. Oh, what a Lee Kang-in! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
That's an excellent interception. Doué. Rijkaard. Pedri. Now it's Olise. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lee Kang-in. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lee Kang-in goes steaming forward. Oh, some tackle that. Doué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Lee Kang-in. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That has been cut short. Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Doku. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Germany. Number 24.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 21, Gakpo. Number 9, Olise. Number 11, El Hadj Diouf.
Donatoni.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Spread it left. In with the
Donatoni.
challenge.
Number 27, Bayern. Number 20, Messi.
Camavinga.
Number 4, Mbappe.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Opts to... Here's a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lee Kang-in does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And here's Messi. Messi. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. And the counter is on. Rafinha. Rafinha. Great chance!
There will be 1 minute
So just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. This looks promising. It's come to nothing. Cleared without hesitation. And that is that. Germany are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw
And
great
a quick
satisfaction
reminder
from
today,
it.
everybody, to make sure to put any
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Germany definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Neymar gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Otto hurtling down that right flank. Can he get onto this? And he gets rid in a hurry. Now he's got space here. In once more. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Olise. That is great defending, so alert. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fired deep towards the back post.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
In with the challenge, and he has been fouled there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Indonesia are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Chouameni, Germany finding their passes. Germany leading currently through the only goal of the game, and own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. And it's Otto. Chouameni. Olise. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Foot in. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played into space. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a Gakpo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gakpo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Olise's cross. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has not gone well. Otto. Good ball, good take. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Neymar. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chouameni.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's there to clear it. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri. Olise. He has a look up. Otto. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Weghorst. Otto in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take this
Well, every now and
opportunity to
again
pay
we get a
visit
bit
to our
lucky,
official
Peter, don't we?
store
And
for
this is an
memorabilia on
absolute
today's
treat.
match
A
and
tremendous
all available.
spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Germany are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Germany definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Otto getting this one clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise. Now it's Gakpo. Looks across and plays it in.
Germany have really...
Can he finish? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Van Bouten. Batistuta. That's a good ball. Germany are still that goal to the good. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now, can they get him away? Otto. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Bouten. Otto. He's got away. Otto puts the ball in. Chouameni with the clearance. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Neymar. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Van Bouten clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham! And again! Indonesia have their second corner now. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo.
That was lovely, that.
He could be in here. And the shot! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that really is so impressive. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, some tackle that. Van Bauten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what has happened here? Played in deep. Chance for a shot! They've done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, terrible mistake. Looking to play him in. Back into the... He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
And it's been given away. Now it's Olise. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Picked out, there's the shot! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Number 9.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Messi. Number 21.
Germany are
Olise.
having a ball here.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Desiree Doué. Number 15. Kukçu.
He's not got that quite right. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. And it's Otto. And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything.
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation. He won't be happy with that one. White. Pinches it off him. Olise. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. White. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Darwin. There's a sharp little ball here. He's cut it out. No goals as yet. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez is onto this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. And the shot's on here. Takes a shot! Goal!
Nunez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Danielson kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. Danielson. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that has not gone well. And he gets rid in a hurry. Donatoni. Indonesia finding their passes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really nicely played. Donatoni. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Donatoni. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No way through there. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Olise providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been well dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Darwin.
Germany certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That is ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Donatoni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Nunez.
There will be 1 minute
It's
added
come
time.
through and he's had a quick look in. Big header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pass somewhat off target. And he's let fly! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Elise's cross. Denilson. Neymar. Denilson. He's found a way through. Denilson delivers. Firmly met. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. Gakpo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Donatoni. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gakpo. So we've reached the hour mark. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he thumps it clear. White. And it's White. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Olise in acres of space out wide. He's got tall! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Darwin. Driving forward. And it's made its way to him. Nunez, chance for a shot! Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
And we have
26,
our very first corner.
Darwin Nunes. Number 13, Danielson. Number 18, Donadoni. Number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 6, Batistuta.
It's a lovely neat pass.
Raul.
Germany
Number
are looking to
19,
go forward now.
Son Heung-min. Number 10.
Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Pedri. And Donadoni. Lovely pass. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Germany looking to pass their way through. He's on it, can he get away? That has been knocked clear. And here's Pedri. Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just 5 minutes left. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Donadoni. And that has put paid to that. And it's Azar. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Raul. It's Raul!
Added time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Son Heung-min plays it short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Boyan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is that. Germany were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
Germany.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Otto. Germany finding their passes. Pedri. Can he get it through? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Donadoni. Now it's Gakpo. Knocks it into... Decent chance! Goal, Germany! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chouameni. That pass isn't the best. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Raul. Now it's Darwin. Howson calmly anticipates. Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Otto. And it's Pedri. Here's Chouameni. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Neymar. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. Pedri. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. For Olise. Played out to the right. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Gakpo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. Now it's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Donatoni. Raul. And this is Raul. He rises! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Please
if it
turn
ain't
your
broke, don't
attention to
fix
the
it. So
screen
I
for
think the manager has to
information
resist
provided by the
change
local
at
police.
this stage.
Germany are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 8, Raul.
So off we
Coming
go
on
once
to
more.
replace him is number 24, Maradona.
Donatoni. Tchouaméni. And it's Pedri. Olise. Now it's Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Tchouaméni. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's chosen to go back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Germany with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. Out to the right. Gakpo looking to add to his goal. Maradona. Now it's Darwin. And here's Neymar. He has a look. There's the shot! Howson is there and he can get that clear. Gakpo. Now it's Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Otto. And that could set him on his way. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Howson clears it away. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Nunez. Gakpo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's burst through. Pedri. Tchouaméni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Now it's Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maradona. Rijkaard. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And he shoots! And that was probably asking just too much. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Now it's Olise. And it's Otto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. And here's Nunez. And a chance! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17, Neymar.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
18,
sides, in fact.
Donadoni.
This is
Number
threatening to become a
26,
really good game.
Darwin Núñez.
Well, they'll just be praying that one
Number
more
4,
chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 24,
The ball goes in. It's a mighty effort!
number 22,
And that would have been game, set and match.
number
Well, the keeper
19,
spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Batistuta. Number 3,
Mbappe goes
Henderson.
hurtling down that left-hand
Number
side.
25,
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance!
substitution in progress.
No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's found a way through. Henderson gets good distance on it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Doué, and he was alert to it. Schneider, Olise, could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! He scores! And what a climax we have here! Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure?
And he's let fly! He's missed, but not by that far.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match. Germany
I'm Peter Drury,
against
and here with me in the
Indonesia.
commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And he's let fly! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. Oli. And he shoots! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Odo. And it's Chouameni. Odo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pinches it off him. And it's Beckham. Rijkaard. Germany leading here thanks to that early goal. Del Piero! And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham. Donatoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that was vital. Howson calmly anticipates. Maradona. Pedri. And here's Nunez. And Del Piero! And they've got a throw. Pedri. Olise. Now it's Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a really well-measured ball. Will play through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Maradona. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Olise. And smartly reclaimed. Ball swung in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Maradona. Now it's Darwin.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Elise. And it's Otto.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cleared without complication. Passes Gakpo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. Rijkaard. Now it's Gakpo. That's an imaginative pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Mbappe. That's a throw. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good ball, good take. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Germany can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Germany really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Gakpo. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Chouameni. Now it's Gakpo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now Olise! It's off target and by quite a way.
Germany certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Germany are ahead here by what is still the... Here's a chance! It's hit the crossbar. Cleared without hesitation. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Good chance here! And again! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gabriel. And it's Beckham. Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Takes the shots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gabriel. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nunez receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Donatoni. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. Tchouaméni. Out towards the flank. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. Now it's Darwin. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Maradona. And it's Maradona. Gabriel does well to get it back. Donadoni has created one goal already. Pedri. Olise goes steaming forward. Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Shot could be on. Clipped into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Germany, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
number
benches.
10, Pedri, number 9, Olise,
Robson.
number 21,
And it's Tchouaméni.
coming on the field, number 24,
No question, that's a foul.
number 22,
Robson.
Brian Robson,
Tchouaméni.
number 20, Messi. Number
Still
27,
anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Doué. Nicely shot. He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gravenberg. Gabriel. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now he's had a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
After 89 minutes is
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Germany looking to pass their way through. Otto puts the ball in. And that has been cleared. Neymar. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And time is up. Germany played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with an...
It's a mighty effort! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down? But
a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Shot, surely! Rijkaard gets it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué! Decent enough try.
Doué has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Olise. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cruyff, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. Gakpo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Olise. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doué cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Germany really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Robson. Doué. He can run onto that. And he's through, it's one-on-one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Probing pass. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Odo. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Played into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Casillas gets good distance on it. And Cruyff! Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Chance! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Germany go into the lead. Olise! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Cleared without hesitation. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Germany are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Hazard. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Doué. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Olise. Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? Robson promptly onto that, and that is that. Olise. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Doué. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koundé. Tchouaméni. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. And it's Hazard. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Hazard. Olise. Gakpo. Germany finding their passes. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Gakpo. Thuram. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Tchouaméni. Doué. Mbappe, he is onto this. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Doué. Mbappe! And that has been slung wide. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Otto cuts it out. Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Gakpo. And it's Cruyff. And this is Torres. Hazard has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Crossed in again. Goes for the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 2. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cruyff. Turan. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bojan. That looks a good ball through. Thinks about the shot. Oh, well played. Goes to finish! Yes! And they are cruising away. His position was perfect. The invitation was there. And that's that. Germany have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Germany definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.